1, 2, 3, funk it.
Hello guys, hello everybody, welcome back. I am Anna and today we're going to be starting third season of Arrested Development. So, this is one of my favorite shows ever. Like, I can go out and say it to the world honestly that this is so good for me. And I am so excited to go into this third season. On the second one, we literally just saw it last week. It's really fun how George Sr. framed his brother Oscar to take his place in jail. So he probably just, he just has to live his life and do something. I know he's gonna come back to the family and do in like some way. I know that last season ended with him just like going away, but he's going to come back. I know it. He cannot be that away from Lucille. Really excited and looking forward to this one. So let's go.
Michael Bluth began his day with something he'd never seen before.
I'm hearing good things about the Bluth Company. What do you think?
Good news about his family's housing business.
Bluth's in jail. I think this thing could even go as high as a don't buy.
Don't buy? Huh? Mom, did you see that?
Don't buy Bluth.
You build a house that's good, people are gonna want to come.
It's the snoring. Listen to this.
Buster's snoring Wednesday night. It's driving me crazy.
You won't even know he's here.
You seem more villainous than usual, Mom. Are you sober?
Michael, it's 8 a.m.
So it's not that.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I went off my postpartum medication.
You were still taking that? You had Buster 32 years ago.
And that's how long I've been depressed about him. Actually, I did go off it in the early 90s, but I didn't like what happened to me.
Claiming she could take it no more, the young mother released the emergency brake, allowing her car to roll backwards into the nearby lake.
Good for her. That's what this very handsome young doctor said on the Today Show.
That was Tom Cruise, the actor.
They said he was some kind of scientist.
Maybe you should get away from Buster. Once you go...
How am I supposed to find someone willing to go into that musty old claptrap?
The cabin, yes. I know that would be difficult, too. Please get back on the meds, Mom. We miss the old you.
The old you.
For what it's worth, Job, I've never actually been there.
Although he'd often been promised.
Hey, pal. Something's come up.
He just let me blindly enjoy my childhood. I didn't even know there was a cabin he wasn't taking me to.
Mine's sadder.
I don't see you crying, robot. You taste these tears.
I know.
Taste my sadness.
I'm not gonna lick your eye. Okay.
Well, I will tell you this, Michael. I don't have a son.
He does.
But if I ever do, taste the happy, Michael. Taste it.
Tastes kind of like sad.
Dad, hey.
What are you doing?
I didn't want to miss you because you've been leaving so early lately.
You slept out here to see me.
Michael had never been so touched by something his son had said. But it wasn't true. He was hiding from his cousin after an awkward incident.
True. That is true.
Oh, hi. I'm off to the car.
I'll be in the crawl space.
Tell you what.
There's only one sleeping bag, so we're gonna have to double up. Pigs in a blanket.
Sorry, pal. Something came up.
It is worse to know.
No one believes me!
Unfortunately for Oscar, You've Got the Wrong Twin was a very popular alibi.
You simply got the wrong twin.
We're quadruplets. You got the wrong two.
No, don't buy it. I'm taking my son to the cabin, and there's nothing you could say to make me believe that you are not my father.
I understand. Your child comes first.
Oh my God, you're Oscar.
That is so sad.
.com.
Lindsay, the only reason you want Tobias is because you can't have him. And the second that you can have something, all of a sudden you don't want it.
Oh, that's not who I am, Michael.
Oh. All right, maybe you're right. Maybe we should get you this car.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so boxy.
Earlier that day, Job received a letter from a group that reunited abandoned sons with their fathers called SAD.
Father, son.
Mary went to Reno to see your father.
Reno. He said he's been visiting my father in prison.
Yeah. Barry says a lot of things he doesn't mean.
So once again, Michael went after the father who'd once again abandoned him, only to find he was about to do the same thing to his own son.
Oh no. That is so fucked.
Hey, why don't you pop a tent in front with your cousin Maybe?
What? No.
I'm not really the outdoorsy type.
Well, this is a good chance for you to rub off on her.
You look familiar.
I think that's because we actually kind of look alike.
Remember when I said Job had a son?
I'm Job. Maybe we could go up to Reno, get the keys, and go camping. You know, sort of a son and son thing.
If Steve had had a father, he would have warned him not to go into the woods with strange men. But he didn't.
Sure. Let's go. Okay, great. This is me right here.
Oh, okay.
Camping. Evil.
Probably in the seedy underbelly of Reno.
Oh, the Christian League had the seedy underbelly shut down. Now it's the Swallows.
Swallows was a family-style restaurant by day and an anything-goes pansexual bazaar by night.
Can I interest you in a smoothie or an amyl? Michael!
What are you
Tobias,
doing?
I thought that you were in Vegas.
The role was filled by George Sr., who used it to hide in plain sight. That is, until he choked on a marshmallow and almost died when no one noticed he'd turned blue.
I can't lie to you, Michael. Kitty left me 2 days ago. There's a blue hand. What?
Say goodbye to these!
Those are blue too!
There were blue handprints on them?
Yes!
I'm on my way.
No, I'll just bring him back with me.
He wants to come home?
I mean, against his will.
Well, knock him out if you have to. He's my husband.
And the kids found themselves closer than ever on the bumpy road to Reno.
Oh god.
Hello?
Lindsay, hey, hi. Michael said not to call you, but I missed you so much.
You miss me? What are you doing? Nothing. What are you doing? Nothing. I was driving out there, but you bastard! What are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Nothing. I will be backstage after the...
So how much do you know?
I know that Oscar is in prison and that my father is a blue man and that you are clearly in cahoots with him.
Ooh, a lot.
Where is he?
No, I don't know. I was going to meet him here, but he must have seen you and run off. I was going to give him this, $250,000 and a passport.
Just a passport.
Well, I was up for so long.
Barry, you're fired.
What?
Look, it was just a half kiss, all right? Maybe that's the reason why we're acting weird.
It's because we didn't finish the kiss? Is that where you're... Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, do you think we should just finish the kiss, get it out of the way?
Let's get it out of the way.
Hey kids, bring the bags. We're sharing a room.
While George Michael waited for the sunset, another set of sons arrived.
Michael said he'd meet me here.
I wish he could be my dad.
Okay, your dad's not trying to find you, your son is. That kid's your son. You're the dad. Hmm?
I made a huge, tiny mistake.
No, Joe. You can't just leave your son in the middle of a parking lot in Reno.
And that's when Michael saw his own son in a parking lot in Reno.
Job! You were having such a good time with him when you didn't know he was your son.
True.
Maybe.
Definitely. We are going camping. It's finally happened. Close. I almost had pop-up in Reno.
Me too.
Well, that was a freebie.
Lucille didn't trust herself to be in the house when Buster returned, so she headed off to the cabin Michael said would be unoccupied.
Going to the cabin.
If this tableau I recreate, perhaps I can resnare my mate.
Gee, why wouldn't she want him back?
Right?
What the hell are you doing back there?
I decided to sleep in the car so my snoring wouldn't bother you. And I left that recording of my snoring so you wouldn't know I'm gone.
We're halfway to the cabin.
Only to find himself once again dragged away by his family.
Dad, what the hell are you doing?
Sorry. Can't let you let Oscar out of prison or they'll come for me. Hey, how do you like the cabin?
How did he do that? By himself? Highly doubt it, but like, holy shit.
Mother?
Oh my God! You still doing breakfast burritos?
Maybe find someone to help her forget her cousin.
Stood up.
Yeah, me too.
Her cousin.
You want to make out?
Yeah, sure, why not?
And Lindsay catches up with Tobias.
Get your hands off my husband, Kitty.
Did someone say husband?
I want a divorce.
And I would be thrilled to represent either one of you.
That was iconic. Just maybe going from cousin to cousin. Literally, oh my god.
No, the problem is stupid. The girl isn't stupid.
But if they ever had a child, it would be, because the girl was his cousin, maybe.
Tomorrow morning, before we tell the cop.
Well, you better get up now if you want to see the lake.
George, we're never going to be out of each other's sight.
Which made this woman his warden.
Oh, dear God. Send me back to prison. You gotta send me back to prison.
Or touching.
Hello? Can anyone see me?
Where's your hand, anyway?
Why even bother getting dressed up? I have no one.
Well, Buster, come on now. You know, if you're really lonely, maybe it's time you went out there and you got yourself a pet.
How about a turtle?
Great.
I've always loved those leathery little snappy faces.
You certainly have a type.
Mother, have you seen my rubber hand?
Oh, it's in the dishwasher. Your father and I were using it for something.
Oh, for God's sake. Can't you keep my hand to yourself?
What the hell is this?
Well, now that Dad's back, I'm gonna perform one grand illusion for him before he strangles himself with his belt.
No, turns out they're into that.
Oh.
That's what she keeps things she has no need for. Oh, God. I'm gonna run this through again on pots and pans.
Job had discovered he was the father of this boy.
Well, then just tell him that Steve Holt stopped by, okay?
He'd been ducking him ever since.
Tom, come on over here. Got a vitamin for you. Hey, he's the one who can't
Is
see
he
me.
going to do his
Because you were hiding in the
chicken
trick?
dance again?
Illusion. They're gonna see the ink. It's more of a leading man role, but it's not really done that way.
Guess I shouldn't have used the permanent marker.
Starting to see why you want that divorce.
Starting?
You're one to talk. You haven't had a serious relationship since your wife. And you guys weren't even speaking toward the end.
A lot of that was the coma.
Yeah, I've heard your side of it.
You gotta get me out of here.
You're the one that...
Now, for 10 grand, he'll actually sit behind us in court and read the paper. For 15, he'll actually sit at the defense table. For $20,000, he'll twice lean forward and whisper something in your ear. Oh, white suit, that's extra.
Well, that's an awful lot of money for the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
The juries love him.
Call it
Contacted me for a partnership to build homes overseas. I did not know they meant Iraq.
We've got a picture of you with Saddam Hussein. I thought, why does everybody think that I'm scared of girls?
Because you're a chicken.
You're a chicken. Cuckoo-ca-cha! Cuckoo-ca-cha!
What are you doing?
Michael and
That was the worst part. That was the worst part.
Look, I haven't found the right girl. When I do, I will ask her out. Has anyone in this family ever even seen a chicken?
That's what I've been saying.
Oh, come on!
There's no satellite radio, but there's a banjo in the closet. And watch out for live-ins. You will get some live-ins.
Oh my god.
You'll need a UK passport to check those files. They're for
What?
British eyes only.
Don't I look kind of British?
And that's when Michael saw the most beautiful woman he'd ever seen. Not her. Wait for it.
Oh, well, that is actually the most beautiful woman in the world. It's Charlize Theron. Hello.
Great Britain, actually.
What is she doing
I
here?
was wondering if...
I'm not a prostitute.
And I shall let you live. It's my worst hello. Let me try again. Hello. I just said you're open till 8.
Oh, yes, GMT. Everything here is on Greenwich Mean Time.
A curious street. Slowbrook, the private school. Oh, you teach kids, huh?
Well, I like to think they teach me.
How to eat crayons, throw tantrums?
Oh, no, not when I'm there. I'm very good.
I didn't mean to impugn your ability or...
I don't know, that dog backpack has something. She's not a teacher.
He was struck by something he remembered from his childhood.
You know...
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the flight of the Mary Poppins.
Yes, perfect. Great. And I shall drop you off alive, hooker or not.
Okay, that's a pretty good chicken.
What's the problem? I know what you were doing back there. If you've got half a brain, you'll leave it alone.
Talking about back in Wee Britain? I was just asking a few questions.
Yeah, few too many if you ask me. How would you like someone going after some stupid person in your family? Now, back up, you ponce!
Dad was not kidding about their breath.
Maybe I am ready to be a father.
Hey, Dad.
It's my son, Joe.
These are bad guys. They do not want this information out.
He said that he was going to come after somebody stupid in our family. That could be Buster.
Could be Job.
You're not guilty.
Could be literally anybody.
Job had been called to see his father.
New plan, right? You put me in the trick. You make me the guy in the cage.
Yeah, I just gotta say, I'm really... Where every day it rains. Pennies from heaven! Oh, God.
Oh, come
Mr. Gay, he's bleeding! Mr. Gay!
No. I was scared too, but I realized it was being a leading man. Oh, I can just taste those meaty leading man parts in my mouth.
All right, listen to me.
How did you hear about the Poppins?
It was on the news.
An unlicensed Mary Poppins takes down another tourist. Is this the work of the itsy bitsy IRA?
Oh, God, don't look now, but Job's doing his magic show.
Oh, stupid man.
Gather around, humans, and I will show you the plight of an innocent man who yearns to be.
Please.
Steve Holt, what are you doing here?
I just came to see the magic show. I love it.
And at that moment, Job chose to show his own son what he was capable of.
I've decided I will be performing the feat myself.
And George Sr. needed to escape too.
I got him.
We plead not guilty.
Oh.
Order in the court. Let a flashbulb camera in.
I'm tired of it.
That's Rita?
Yeah.
Wow. She's way out of his league.
And then, just to prove to himself he wasn't a coward, he went one step further. For you see, Rita had a secret of her own.
Okay, that didn't go to where I thought it would go. Alright guys, this was it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching with me. Have a great day and I'll be seeing you around. Special thanks to David Cleveland, Eric, Sheriff JT, TCR, Topher B, Anon, Tilking, Julian Berg, Les Reese, Nictus Hasseldine, Thomas Janes, and Zero Max.